I have a feeling that people on the internet are turning into idiots. Okay, you might hate me for saying that, but as someone who also spends so much time on the internet, I am also offended by what I just said. So don't worry, it's not all on you, it's on everyone on the internet, I guess, including me, so fuck what I say, right? But yeah, I just wanted to say this because things are really just getting ridiculous right now. There have been articles about the UN trying to ban underage characters because they promote prostitution or child prostitution or human trafficking, children human trafficking, that kind of thing. And it's pretty much the same as people saying that video games promote violent behavior when there's very few researchers that actually say that, and those researchers don't even have enough references for them to prove their point. Anyway, back to the topic at hand, which is banning underage characters in anime or manga or any kinds of media that apparently this is stupid. Now, let me explain why. There are, you know what, I always use three topics for this one. I mean, three reasons or three factors because to defend myself. So, first one would be that's stupid because how would you know if that character is underage, especially in anime? It is very difficult to pinpoint if a person is a loli or a shota in anime, and what the definition of loli and shota even is. If you take the definition of loli as anyone who's just short and looks too young, then that kind of demeans, I guess. I don't know what to say to do. I don't even know what I'm saying right anymore. But yeah, if the character is, for example, a vampire who's 1,000 years old and she looks like that because that's how she looked for 1,000 years, that's her curse, then you can't really blame her for being a lolly. That's her biological factor. I mean, if let's go away from anime for now and talk about this novel that I actually really liked. And this novel kind of just brushes off everything that the UN is doing right now. It's if you guys read this, it's called Interview with a Vampire. Now, if you guys read this, then you'd know that there's a character named Claudia or Claudia. I think it was Claudia. I don't really remember. It's been a long time. I think it was high school when I read that. But anyway, Claudia. Claudia was a character who was about to die, but then the main characters, I guess they turned her into a vampire to avoid her dying. And so she remained that way. She remained a child for years and years, for decades, for even centuries, I think. She stayed like that for years and years and years. But while that was the state of her body for decades, her mental ability was that of an adult already. So the only factor that was bringing her down from being an adult was her bodily feature. She was a kid, even though she was already an adult, maybe 100 years old already. So that's what I'm trying to convey here. That you might not know if that character is a lolly or not, or if they're underage or not. There's always loopholes in this. I don't know what to call this. There's always loopholes in these kinds of banning, I guess, because unless you actually understand what lollies or shotas mean, and if you understand every loophole, then you can understand that this banning of underage characters or characters that look too young for their age or something is illegal, is stupid. I'm just gonna say this one has very little proof because okay, I'm going to the second point now. This is pretty stupid because second of all, fantasy is not the same as reality. There's a very thick line that separates fantasy from reality, from fiction to real life. So when you see something like this, for example, if you see something like I don't know, even though I hate this guy, Superman. Let's say Superman. Uh, they always show him being super strong, but you never actually see a Superman in real life, someone who flies or something like that, but because it's not real. And even if you do say that you have seen someone like Superman, people will think that you're ridiculous. And this is pretty much the same thing with lollies and shotas. If people say that you saw a lolly or shota that looks like this, and then they try to do like weird things about them, then I don't think I would believe you, because I don't think lollies actually exist. Well, no, shotas exist because I'm a shota. But then again, even if I am a shota, I'm not necessarily the kind of person who would like to be raped, so I don't see what the connection is here. I don't really get it. Why do people assume that what they see or what they read is also going to be applied in real life? That has very little indication. Maybe it could inspire them, but they would not actually do the act that is in fiction. Like I said before, just because Superman is in fiction doesn't mean there's going to be a Superman in real life. It is a concept, not exactly something from real life. A concept can be brought to real life, however, it's only going to be a concept and it's never going to be an act. For example, if we say that we're supposed to create Gundams, like that would be awesome, like there's a big possibility, but we have the technology and we have all those, but no, we're still putting all our money on the walls and stuff. I don't really know what's going on in the US right now, in the Philippines right now, but yeah, you get my point. You can get the concept, but you're probably not gonna act on it. Besides, I don't think otakus like us even want to bother with real people. Like, if I'm attracted to a lot of I make anime characters. I have a lot of waifus. Momo's one. She's very adorable, she's cute, and she's just pretty much waifu material. Hesta is also one. But yeah, these are all characters that I really admire, and I don't think I would be able to see those characters in real life because, one, Momo is an alien and Hestia's a goddess, so I don't think I would ever see them in my lifetime. So yeah, that's just fiction. I highly doubt that it would happen in real life since people aren't that dumb. But apparently people are dumb because they're trying to put this proposition on. I don't know what's happening. Next, I guess people should do more research. I mean, if they want, this is what I really want to do. When I make videos, I make sure that I don't just say that this anime is shit or stuff like that. If I do, it's usually because it's for fun. But if I try to criticize work of art, I try to research as much as I can. I try to look for proof, look for evidences, and when I do those things, then that's the only time that I can claim it. And even though I do claim it, it would only just be a theory, and it would not be approved unless it's been proved. It's a law now. But yeah, the law that they're trying to pass, they don't have a theory for it, so I don't know how they're even going to pass it or how it even came to be. It's just a hypothesis. Scientifically speaking, they're just hypothesizing without any evident proof, or they haven't even went through the experimental stages. They haven't gone to the scientific method yet. So yes, looking at it scientifically, they're not very scientific about it. If you're going to pass a law, then at least go with those things. I mean, do a case study or something, because I'm pretty sure people have done case studies on lollies and shotas, and I don't think they've turned up to be child prostitutes. What? No, they're not child prostitutes, they're child traffickers, raper, I don't know what to call them. Oh, pedophiles, wow, it took me so long to remember that. But yeah, they're supposed to be pedophiles because they like characters in that's not real. Yeah, I don't understand it either. I'm really just ranting right now. I'm just really angry with what's happening because this is just so dumb. I don't even know why people would agree to this. I'm pretty sure it would just be swept away because, again, no proof, no evidence, no researches has been done. And coming from a guy who does a lot of research, not just in videos but also in real life, this won't come to pass, trust me. And even if it does, God, this whole world is going to burn. And speaking of burning, have you ever heard of SJWs? Yeah, so this isn't just going to be a video about the UN passing the law and stuff. This is also a video showing that people really are dumb without doing any research because of, I don't know, these there are people who are attacking Tatenryusha no Nariyagari because of the misogynistic approach. No, what the heck? That's characterization. Just because the character is a woman, the villain is a woman, doesn't mean that the show itself is misogynistic. No, I mean look at Raphtalia. She's a slave, but she was able to ascend her rank in society. So yeah, you can tell that she's trying her best to become herself, and it's not all about the villain, the woman with the bitch. I probably just spoiled it, but I'm gonna call her bitch by now. So it's not all about the bitch. It's also about Raphtalia, Philo, and of course the heroes. And besides, everyone hates the female villain, but everyone also hates the spear hero, so it balances out. I don't know why people still call it misogynistic. It's pretty dumb, I guess. I see things balance out in that show. I don't know what's wrong. And there's also goblins there about the rape scene, and I mean it was already explained that goblins don't have female counterparts, so they can only do it with humans, female humans, and that they enslave them so that they can multiply. I guess the same thing. They can multiply and then they can attack more and more goblins. It's pretty much for survival. And because they act on primal instincts, I don't think you can blame the goblins. I mean, if you see a snake that bit a human, then you wouldn't file a lawsuit on the snake because that's his nature. You wouldn't call that snake to court because he bit you and then you're gonna put him. No, that's not how it works. I don't think that's how it works. At least that's not how common sense works. I'm not going to talk about the rape scene because a lot of people have already talked about it, but still, oh my gosh. Just everyone calm down. Calm down, okay? As long as if there's research, then you can probably go on and off about your opinions, but if there's no research, if there's no evidence, if there's no proof, then please don't say stupid stuff, don't say stupid things. I know this video probably just has one reference, the one I said before. It's about interview with vampire. But yeah, I can show some references here. I'll probably put them in the link in the description below, so you can check them out, I guess, to see that, you know, there's no violent behavior going around in video games and also in anime. I'll just put those in the description below. But anyway, this has been a really long rant. And I just hope people on the internet just avoid being stupid. Just calm down. Everyone calm down. SJWs, calm down. The world does not revolve around you. Okay? You revolve around the world. So it is also your responsibility, it's everyone's responsibility to take care of the world, to live in the world that we live in. It doesn't... Okay, here's my opinion on gender. I really have to show this now. And I already made a controversial video before, so I'm not really afraid to say this and things. I don't care if you're homo or not. If you're a nice person, then I can respect you. If you're gay, I can respect you as long as you don't blur out all the time that you're gay or lesbian. I don't really care. Again, just calm down. If you're gonna say that you're gay, then fine. Just don't exaggerate. Don't try to defend it, because we already know. You don't have to blurt it out all the time. Seriously, it's just too much to. I'm sorry if it's too much to ask, but yeah, that's really it. Just calm down. That's all I'm gonna say in this video. That's the theme of this video, by the way. Just calm down and just do a bit of research before you come up with any accusations or pass on any laws. Just calm down. Calm down. Alright? Just sit down and just... Wow, someone really is sick. I don't know if you can hear that, but someone's sneezing. And I can respect that. Just calm down. See? Every video I make, I try to calm down. And you should probably also calm down while you watch these videos. So yes, just breathe in, breathe out. Okay, are we calm now? Great. Now I'm gonna end the video here, and you can put whatever you want in the comment section. I will respect that. Just be respectful to everyone else on the comment section. My voice is already so tame because I'm just so calm right now. So please be respectful to everyone in the comment section. And I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a thing or two. And if you did, leave a like and also subscribe down there for more videos like this. I also enjoyed God Eater, by the way. It's the one that you're seeing in the screen. So anyway, that's all for me today. This is vanilla, not the flavor, but just as sweet.